so I could share it with everyone. And I decided that since it's springtime, that I would like to make these paper flower arrangements. So we can learn to make the paper flowers, and then we can make our own arrangements with them. So this one, my son Red and I made today, and I'm going to walk you through how to make your own. So they're made out of construction paper, so you're going to need, in my first tray, you can use either white glue or you can use glue sticks, which are super easy. I went ahead and cut some construction paper into strips and also pre-cut some construction paper into circles. Red is not great at cutting yet, so I went ahead and did these things for him. And then I also have some pipe cleaners, but you could use straws or popsicle sticks or even little twigs from outside, whatever you have available to you. And then I also just have a few little googly eyes that I happen to have in case you want to have your flower have some eyes. So the first thing that we need to do is build our flowers. And in order to do that, these are our strips of paper, and we're just going to take one of our circles and we're going to put glue on that, and then around that we're just going to start gluing our little strips of paper like all the way around. And when you do that, you're going to get one, it's going to end up looking like this. So you're going to have this, and then when you get this far, you're going to lay it down on the table, and you're just going to start folding these and then gluing them into the center. So here's one that started, not all the way finished. So basically you're just going to put some more glue here. You're going to start gluing these all the way into the middle. And when you get pretty close to the end, you're going to want to add your stem. So I have a little pipe cleaner here that's all ready to go, and I'm just going to put it in there as I'm gluing, and then finish folding them, and then you're going to add your other circle on top of it. And when you're finished doing this, you are going to end up with a flower, and it's going to be double-sided. And then you're just going to let it dry for a little bit with the stem on it. And then you're also going to make some leaves. So I just took construction paper. I doubled it over so I would have leaf pairs, and so they're the same. And then essentially the same way, I just took a pipe cleaner, and then we put it here, and then I have Red put some glue all over it, and then we just glue it together. And when this is all done, you're going to have your leaf. So when you have all of them done, so I made 4 flowers and 4 leaves for something the size of like this mason jar. So when you're all finished, you're going to have, here's my little tray. So I have like 4 flowers. Here's one that I added the little googly eyes on. You could even draw a face with some colored pencils or crayons. And then these are just freehand cut construction paper leaves. And then we have a white daisy. And then I kind of doubled over the pipe cleaner and just twisted it to get the it have a little bit more support so it was stronger. And then after this, these are the ones that you're going to make your arrangement with. And then to make your arrangement, since it's paper, I have an assortment here of different things you can use. So in my instance, I'm going to use a mason jar. If you don't have a mason jar, you could use a milk carton. You could repurpose a tissue paper roll that you painted or put masking tape on or wrote your name on. You could use anything you wanted, basically. So for my instance, I have this, and then you can also fill it with anything. So what I have here, I have some colorful pom-poms. I have a little bit of, this is just cut construction paper confetti. And then I have some, these are just pony beads. And then I got these on Amazon. I thought they were really beautiful. Red likes counting things. So these are just some really pretty plastic jewels. So I have two different sizes. These ones are a little bit smaller. And then I have some bigger ones here. Some other things you could use are, you could use cut ribbon, you could use fish gravel, stones, buttons. There's plenty of things you could use. And then I just put some tongs here and things to fill your jar. It's always good. And so then I just had Red fill his jar. But I'm just going to do it quickly and show you the way we sort of did it. I just sort of mix in some jewels. Here's a little bit of confetti. You just want to put something that has a little bit of weight to it so that your bouquet doesn't shift all around. Some pom-poms. Going to sprinkle a little bit of beads in there.